Hello, welcome back dear children to the Acknowledge series by Amit Publishing House. I am Vandana and we are doing book 8. This is your English grammar book and the name of your book is English Grammar Plus Skills Unleashed Book. So children, today we are going to do chapter number 16 of your book and the name of the chapter is The Good Speller. So let's see what's in this chapter. So, a good speller is one who knows the correct spelling of most of the words in English. So, good speller कौन होता है? वो person होता है जो ज़्यादातर words के correct spelling जानता हो. Misspellings make your language poor. Only a good speller can acquire proficiency in English language. In order to become a good speller, you have to learn the correct spellings of commonly misspelled words. So, बहुत सारे misspelled words हैं, उनके सही spelling हमें पता होनी चाहिए. Also, you should carefully form the visual image of the words in your mind. So, whenever we read these words या कहीं जब हमने इन words को सुना, तो हमारे दिमाग में वो spelling आ जाती है. तो our mind should be in such a way कि we can visually imagine those words. Now, write each word that you misspell on a paper with a very clear letter. So, जो भी word हमने गलत लिखा है उसकी clear spelling हमें paper पे लिखनी चाहिए. Look at each word and identify the letters repeatedly. So, हर word को बार-बार देखो और उसके जो भी letters जो गलत हुए हैं उन्हें बहुत बार देख के उसे learn करने की कोशिश करो. You have to identify those words. Now, this will create a visual image of the word in your mind. And you will be able to remember the correct spelling. और इससे क्या होगा? We will be able to remember the spellings. If needed, you can use coloring to mark the confusing letters prominent. So confusing letters को prominent करने के लिए we can use a colorful ink also. Confusion over E, I and IE. So कई बार हमने पढ़ा है कुछ words हैं जिसमें E-I आता है in the middle and I-E आता है. We get confused कि पहले E-I लगेगा इस sentence में या I-E लगेगा. Generally, I comes first when the combination or E-I is pronounced as E. For example, in the word field, field. So, F-I. Believe. I-E. Knees, I-E, shield, I-E, grieve, I-E, and relieve, I-E. So, in all these examples, we can see I-E is used now. But when E comes first, if C comes before the pair. So, E पहले कब आता है? जब इन words के पहले C आता है. For example, receipt. अब आप देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पे E-I के पहले हमने C देखा. यहाँ पे E-I से पहले क्या लिखा है? C is written. Here also E-I से पहले C is written. Here also E-I से पहले C is written. Again here C, again here C, and again here C is written. So this we have to keep in mind. कि E comes if C is written before the pair. So जब भी C लिखा है तो इसका मतलब हमें E पहले लिखना है. The words are receipt, receive, sealing, decide, perceive, and conceive. Here are some exceptions. Means कि कुछ ऐसे exceptional words हैं जिसमें हम ये rule follow नहीं करते. So these are called exceptions. So अब यहाँ पे E-I आ गया but यहाँ पे कोई भी C नहीं है. Same here, E-I is written but C is not written here. Now the second one is Q and U always stands together. So Q और U जो है हमेशा एक साथ ही लिखे जाते हैं. For example, quote, require, equal, quarrel, unique and conquer. अब आप देख सकते हो कि Q and U is written with each other in all these examples. So इस टाइप के वर्ड्स को we have to keep in our mind. Now the third point is the following words are written separately. अब ये जो वर्ड्स हैं इन्हें हमेशा अलग अलग लिखना चाहिए, एक साथ कनेक्ट करके नहीं लिखना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल at least, at once, percent, school back, all right, in spite of. Now the fourth point is the following words are written as one word. अब यहाँ पे कुछ वर्ड्स दिए गए हैं जिसे आप देख के तो कहोगे कि ऐसा लग रहा है कंपाउंड वर्ड्स हैं, मीन्स दो वर्ड्स को मिला के बनाया गया है, लेकिन इन्हें जो है हमेशा हम एक साथ लिखते हैं, अलग अलग नहीं लिखना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पुलिस और मैन, दो वर्ड्स हैं, इन्हें मिला के एक वर्ड बनाया गया है और उसे कहते हैं पुलिसमैन. सो पुलिसमैन को अलग अलग नहीं लिखना है. टूगेदर, फॉरएवर, मोरओवर, almost, cannot, otherwise, sometimes, headmaster, newspaper, afterwards, anything, somehow, wherever, however, nobody, anyhow, anywhere, postman, whenever, anyone, football, already, everybody, into, nonsense, meanwhile, nowadays, something and within. So these are the words जिन्हें हम अलग अलग नहीं लिखते. Now let's learn the rule to add suffix. So what is suffix? वो words जो हम किसी एक main word के बाद में लगाते हैं. It may be of one word, two word, कोई भी word हो सकता है. Words ending in y. So आपने पढ़ा है कि कोई भी वर्ड अगर y से खत्म हो रहा है तो उसमें हमें क्या लगाना है, हम IES लगा देते हैं कई बार. सो the y changes to I. y को हमेशा हम I में चेंज कर देते हैं और उसके बाद उसके पीछे कोई वर्ड लगा देते हैं. सो the y changes to I if the consonant comes before it. So y से पहले अगर कोई consonant आ रहा है तो हम y को चेंज करके I में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल here children you can see try लिखा हुआ है. try का लास्ट वर्ड देखिए y है और y से पहले r is used, r is a consonant. सो हमने y की जगह पे I लगा दिया है और ed लगा के tried कर दिया है. marry becomes marriage. सो marry में y से पहले एक consonant r है, सो हमने marriage कर दिया है. next beauty में t is the consonant here, so beauty becomes beautiful. But if the suffix is ing, then no change. लेकिन अगर suffix में ing लगाना है तो हम कुछ भी change नहीं करते. For example, here you can see cry में हमने ing ऐड करना है, तो हमें क्या करना है? cry plus ing becomes crying. Cry becomes crying. Fly becomes flying. Now the second point is no change if the vowel comes before the y. अगर y से पहले वॉवल आता है तो कोई भी चेंज नहीं किया जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अब यहाँ देखो बॉय में y से पहले क्या है? o वॉवल दिया गया. सो बॉय में हमने ISH प्लस किया है तो बॉयज रहेगा. इट विल नॉट चेंज टू I. बाय विल बिकम बाइन. यहाँ पे भी y से पहले हमने वॉवल u देखना है. नाउ y से पहले यहाँ पे e लिखा है, सो की बिकम्स कीज, बाय बिकम्स बाइन. Now here are some exceptions also. अभी मैंने आपको बताया था कि कई पार्ट में कुछ exceptions आ जाते हैं जिसमें वो रूल नहीं चलता है. So here you can see pay लिखा हुआ है. अब pay में y is written, y से पहले a है and a is a vowel, but यहाँ पे हमने y को चेंज करके I में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है. So pay becomes paid. Say, said, they, daily and they, daily. So here ask you a few words जिसमें ये रूल नहीं लगता है. Now the third point is when adding ing, final ie is changed to y. So जब हम ing को ऐड करते हैं तो जो ie वर्ड है वो y में चेंज हो जाता है. For example, lie becomes nine. अब आप देखो ie वर्ड है, उसे चेंज करके हमने y में चेंज कर दिया है. tie becomes time, and die becomes done. Now the fourth point is if a suffix beginning with a vowel is added to the monosyllable. So अगर एक suffix जो है if a suffix beginning with a vowel. So कोई ऐसा suffix जो vowel से start हो रहा है, this syllabic is added. Mono means one. Word ending in one consonant preceded by one vowel, the final consonant double. So ये इस केस में जो फाइनल जो हमारा कॉन्सोनेंट वर्ड होता है वो डबल हो जाता है. ये इज रॉब. अब रॉब को जब हमने ER प्लस किया तो ये जो कॉन्सोनेंट वर्ड है बी ये डबल होके रॉबर बन गया. पुट में T इज डबल टू डबल T तो बन गया पुटिंग. थिन थिनिंग. बेग beggar, begging, robbed. Next, if the suffix begins with a consonant, अगर suffix जो है consonant से start होता है, the final consonant does not double. So इसका जो final consonant है वो double नहीं होता है. Example, glad becomes gladly, fixed becomes fixedly, and thin becomes thinning. Now the sixth point is a silent F. A silent final E is dropped if the suffix begins with a vowel. So अगर suffix जो है vowel से start होता है, means आप देख सकते हो I से start हो रहा है या E से start हो रहा है या फिर I से. So ऐसे केस में हम क्या करते हैं, E को हटा देते हैं, E को remove कर देना है. So right की spelling में E लिखा हुआ था तो E we have removed तो बन गया writing. Here hope becomes hoped and come becomes come. So these are the rules to add suffix. Now let's learn about some more rules here. If the final E is preceded by another vowel, अगर जो final E है precede किया जा रहा है किसी और vowel से, the E is usually dropped here. For example, continue में E लिखा हुआ है, so हमने E को remove करके continuing कर दिया है, argue में से E हटा के argument. But here also some exceptions are there. अब यहाँ पे double ही हमने यूज किया. Agree is already given here. अब हमने उसमें ing को ऐड किया तो we have not removed one E from here. Similarly in seeing and free. Now the 8th point is if the word ends in EL. अगर word जो EL से खत्म हो रहा है, the one generally doubles with when the suffix is added. So one जो L है वो double हो जाता है. For example, jewel plus becomes jeweler, and expel plus ed becomes expel. Travel plus ed becomes traveler. When full is added to a word, so किसी word में अगर हम full को add कर देते हैं, the final L is dropped. जो final L है वो हटा दिया जाता है. So beautiful में से last वाला L हटा के हमने beautiful कर दिया. Hopeful में से भी last word लगा हटा के हमने hopeful कर दिया. And faithful में से भी last word हटा के हमने faithful कर दिया. Young learners of English often misspell some words. A list of such commonly misspelled words is given here. Study it carefully to enhance your spelling. So here are some misspelled words. Abbreviate, abundance, accident, acceleration, ascent, acceptance, accordance, acute, accustomed, acknowledged, acquaint, acquaintance, acquisition, affiliate, affluence, agreed, agreeable, alcohol, alien, although, amateur, ambiguous, ambitious, ancient, antique, access, accessible, accidentally, accommodate, argument, accent, athlete, audience. Similarly, children, there are various words given. You have to read these words 2 to 3 times and see where you make the mistake. So here also some words are career, catalog, cautious, centenary, characteristic, cigarette, colleague, commission, committee, condemned, concur, conscious, consecutive, contemporary, and there are many more here. Now the next page also we can see there are many words given that we often misspell. So here children we have to underline if the word is wrong, we have to put a cross and write down the correct answer here, and if the word is correct we have to simply put a tick mark. So the first word is calendar. So this is wrong and the correct answer is calendar. Next is 40. So this is also wrong. So the correct spelling of 40 is FORTY 40. So like this children, complete the rest of the work. This is your homework. This word is correct here. Now let's come to the B exercise. In each row below, only one word has the correct spelling. So यहाँ पे कुछ words दिए गए हैं, इसमें जो है सिर्फ एक ही word है जिसकी spelling correct है, only one word. Encircle the correct word. So जो correct word है सिर्फ उसे जो है correct means you have to circle it. So first is tolerant and tolerant. Here T is missing. So here this is the correct word. Next, villain and villain. So here children, the correct word is villain. So like this, you have to do all of the words here. So here this apology is the correct one. Like this, complete the rest of the exercise. Now let's do more. Here you have to underline the misspelled words in each row. So हर row में एक misspelled word है, means wrong word है. So we have to underline that misspelled word. So first here we can see judgment. It's correct. Dictionary, transferred and 19. So this is wrong here. Honorable, accidentally, persistence and brilliance. So here this is wrong. Like this, complete the rest of the work. Now let's come to the exercise. Encircle the correctly spelled word in each row. So इस row में जो correct word है, we have to encircle that. So first one is wrong. Abbreviate. Description. This is also wrong. Occurred and negligence. So children, this one is correct here. Next, independent, exception, elementary and traveler. So this is the correct word. So like this children, complete the rest of the exercise. It's your homework. So with this, we have completed this chapter and I hope that you have understood how to focus on different words, and if you have any if you are not able to remember any type of word, you can write them and then have a look at that work, practice it more and more, you will be able to do it. So children, there are many words given in this chapter. You have to read all of them and try to learn them, and if you have any queries related to the exercises here, you can ask me in the comments. So I'll be waiting for you with a new video. Till then, stay lit.